This planet we live on is so amazing. There is so much we don't know or understand yet, and there are places on Earth that act so strange that scientists can't even explain what's happening. Even when they do come up with answers, some things are just so mind-blowing that it goes beyond belief. So let's look at some of these. Here are 15 mysterious ways places on Earth act. Please give the video some love by hitting the like button, subscriing to our channel, and turning on notifications. Then you never need to worry about missing a thing. We can start with the Sea of Stars. This one is not only very interesting, but also incredibly beautiful. The Sea of Stars is found in the Maldives, and you are most likely to see the phenomenon on the Vadu Island in the Ra Atoll. The sea around this area seems to be filled with just as many stars as there are in the sky. It looks incredible, and is definitely on my bucket list of things to see. It happens because there are bioluminescent phytoplankton filling the water around there. So when the waves move them, they start to shine. While we know how it happens, it is still pretty spectacular and an awesome natural sight. Next up on our list is Lake Hillier, another body of water that acts strange. This lake is on the south coast of Western Australia. What makes it really mysterious and interesting? Its color. The water from this lake is bright pink. And even more incredible is that the color isn't just an optical illusion or only limited to the entire body of water. The color is permanent, and when you see it against the backdrop of bright blue of the ocean, when the pink is even more striking. When you take water from the lake in a bottle, for example, then it stays pink. Scientists have speculated that the water is changed by the organisms that live in it, but no one is entirely sure yet. You aren't allowed to swim in Lake Hillier, but the water would be safe to do so. It has a high content of salt, but nothing that would make it unsafe for humans to swim in. Number 13 on this list is the Rakat Structure. It is also called the Eye of the Sahara. When you see this aerial photos of the Rakat Structure, you can see why. It looks like a giant eye. It's in the Sahara Desert in Mauritania. For a long time, people believed that it was made by meteorites, but now it is generally believed that it was created because of erosion. They believe that a volcanic dome hardened, and then when erosion happened, the structure formed to look like an eye. But scientists have admitted that they don't know everything that there is to know about this mysterious area. They need to study it a lot more before they can be 100% sure of anything. All I know is that it is very cool to look at. Then we get to the racetrack. It isn't your normal racetrack with racing cars and busy spectators. This one is remote and very, very mysterious. The racetrack in Death Valley is strange because the dry lake bed has rocks. Not really all that strange, until you know that these rocks move on their own, and they even leave a track. So we are able to track their movements. It is an incredible occurrence that has had scientists scratching their heads for years. They think they're close to the answers now, having actually observed it happening, but there is still a lot of research to do before they have complete answers. Until then, I just like to think about rocks racing around in a valley when we aren't looking. Lake Abraham in Canada is next on our list. This man-made reservoir has a serious problem. It has a lot of gas. While I don't think it would be so interesting if Lake Abraham was a human, for a lake it is pretty fascinating. During the winter months when the water is frozen, it looks very cool. Bubbles are trapped under the surface, and it almost looks like rock formations that are frozen inside the lake. But these are really balls of methane gas that are formed when organic material is consumed by bacteria. Each bubble can create small explosions. Gas doesn't sound glamorous, but it creates such a stunning picture that people come from far and wide each year just to see it for themselves. The Great Blue Hole in Belize came at number 10 today. Another spectacular sight to see. The Great Blue Hole is part of the Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System. It is a giant marine sinkhole that has created one of the most beautiful diving areas in the world. Just like with any mystery, humans have been trying to figure out the Great Blue Hole. They have started to map it out with the help of submarines. One day, when they are done, we might be able to know all the secrets this stunning place holds. Number 9 is the Fairy Circles, Namibia. It does seem like a little magical creator creates these circles in the grasslands of the Namibia desert. Many myths have been built around the creation of these circles. Some of the tribes of the area believe that it is footprints of the gods. Others believe that there is a dragon trapped inside the earth, and his breath kills the vegetation. Scientists have other, less fun theories. They have looked into types of termites being the cause, or even a type of vegetation that dies because of a lack of nutrients. They have had a lot of different theories, but nothing has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. Until they do, I will be visualizing a dragon sleeping under the Namib sands. And And when he snores, the plants on the surface die. Number 8. The Michigan Triangle. While many people have talked about and speculated about the Bermuda Triangle, not so many people know about the existence of the Michigan Triangle. It is part of the Great Lakes of North America, and a lot of strange things have happened there. Huge ships have disappeared without any traces of wreckage or the people on board ever being found. Some people have seen huge blocks of ice falling from the sky. The only problem is, at the time, there were no clouds in the sky. People have vanished in the area. Planes have disappeared without a trace. There have been so many weird things happening there that just can't be explained. It is a very real and very scary mystery. The Crooked Forest is next on this list. These strange trees are found in Poland. There are around 100 pine trees that are shaped very strangely. They were planted around 1930, and many people believe that there had to have been some sort of human intervention that could explain their shape. But no one seems to be able to figure out how it could have been done or what tool could have been used. Others have speculated that a storm was the cause, but nobody can back up that with facts either. So, for now, it remains a mystery. The Devil's Tower National Monument is at number 6. This is basically a giant rock that comes out of the prairie area that is surrounding the Black Hills. It is one of the best rock climbing destinations in the world. It is beautiful, but still pretty strange that one lone structure is standing there on its own. Number 5. The Eternal Flames Falls. What is weird about these falls? Well, just take a look at them. The cave behind the waterfall emits natural gas, and that burns nearly year-round. But unlike its name implies, the little flame does occasionally go out, and then it must be reignited. But it is still cool to look at. Number 4 is Kawa Ejen Lake and Volcano. This is really stunning to see, but the incredible turquoise blue lake is not somewhere you want to go for a dip. Its color comes from the extremely high acid concentration in the water. It can melt a human body. Then, there are the amazing blue flames visitors can go to see. The entire area is strange and at the same time, stunning. Definitely worthy of being on this list. Number 3 is the Blood Falls in Antarctica. Even when you know that it is the iron-rich hypersaline water that causes the blood-colored water to flow out of the ice, it still feels creepy. I know there is an explanation for it, but it still gives me the chills when I see photos of this area. Although the phenomenon has already been explained, I still wanted to include it on the list because, at least to me, it stays one of the strangest places on Earth. But maybe not as creepy as our number 2, the Door to Hell. The Darvaza gas crater is a massive cavern that collapsed into a natural gas field. It is found in Turkmenistan. How it started burning is unclear. It might have been scientists who set it on fire to make sure that methane gas didn't create a disaster. But however it happened, it has been burning since at least the early 70s. I'm a bit unsure about this one. On one hand, it is creepy for sure, but on the other hand, it is also incredibly cool. And if I ever get the opportunity, I would love to go and see it for myself. But the number 1 biggest mystery on our list is the Marfa Lights. These strange and mysterious lights can be seen in Texas. Many people have seen the lights and various videos and photos have been taken of them, so they are definitely real. But what are they? I'm not sure. Many people believe that they must be alien or other unexplained occurrences, but scientists say that they are merely reflections from cars or campfires. Others believe something in between, that there are still many things on this earth that we can't explain. Whatever they are, they fascinate people so much that there is even a festival dedicated to them. People come from everywhere to see them. The earth holds lots of mysteries, and I think it would be a bit boring if we solved them all. So for now, I hope you enjoy the strange things around you. Thanks for watching.